I know, I'm not done yet. I gotta make my other video. On today's agenda was reviewing for our quiz. Then we took the climate quiz. After that, we took some notes on Virginia's 5 provinces, and then we started working on the Rocking Across Virginia homework assignment, and we rounded out the class with an exit ticket on Virginia's provinces. We talked about 2 different ways to remember the order of the provinces. The first one is Crunchy Peanut Butter VA, where the crunchy stands for coastal plain, the one closest to the Atlantic Ocean, and then moving to the west you have peanut, Piedmont, butter, Blue Ridge, VA, you have the Valley and Ridge for the V, and the A for Appalachian Plateau. The other way we learned to remember the provinces of Virginia was with our hand. So if you do here, thumbs up for the coastal plain, because that's the province that we live in, that's the best. And then here you have your pointer finger. Pointer starts with P, and so does Piedmont. The next one up is your middle finger, which is your tallest finger, as is the Blue Ridge province. And then you move into the Valley and Ridge. So you go here and your finger goes down. Your ring finger goes down into the valley. And then finally, the last province is a little tiny province in Virginia called Appalachian Plateau. And so your little tiny pinky finger stands for the Appalachian Plateau. Coastal Plain, Piedmont for pointer finger, Blue Ridge for the highest elevation in the state. Then you go down into the Valley and Ridge, and then you have the smallest province, the Appalachian Plateau. Looking at the exit ticket data, almost all of our students did a really good job on question number 1. What number represents the Piedmont region? That's the second from the east is the Piedmont region, number 2. The second question says, between what 2 regions does the fall line exist? And it's between the coastal plain and the Piedmont. Finally, the last question is asking, karst topography is associated with what type of rock and what region? And students are getting this overwhelmingly correct with the Valley and Ridge and the limestone. Let's take a look back here at the fall line. You see this white line here? This is a line going all the way up and down the East Coast, not just in Virginia, and it's separating this sort of flat plain area of the coastal plain with the soft sedimentary rocks from the upland igneous and metamorphic, more resistant rocks on the western side. So this is the Piedmont over here on the west, and then the coastal plain over here on the east. A fall line is a narrow zone that marks the geological boundary between an upland region and a plain. It's distinguished by the occurrence of falls and rapids where rivers and streams cross it. And this picture down here in the lower right is showing you a picture of Great Falls, Virginia. So if you've ever been there, you know that it has really strong rapids, and this is exactly where the fall line is in Virginia. Don't forget your homework. You have a homework assignment due at the beginning of next class. It's the Rocking Across Virginia. I think that this homework assignment will take you about 30 to 45 minutes to complete, and you want to make sure that you have this done when you walk into class. That's it for today, everybody. Have a great Monday, and I will see you on Wednesday.